Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another edition of Some Good Booze. My name is Jonathan Pogash. I am the founder and owner of the Cocktail Guru. I've been welcoming you into my cocktail lab for, close to 7-8 weeks now. So thank you again for continuing to join me. Thanks everyone from Facebook. This live streams on Facebook. It also live streams on the Cocktail Guru YouTube channel. So make sure to like the Cocktail Guru Facebook page and YouTube channel. So every day we talk about some inspiring, heartwarming news, and then we celebrate with cocktails. Classic cocktails, new creations, variations on classics, you name it. I always love seeing your comments and seeing your thoughts. So please continue to comment and let me know what you're drinking right now, how you like to drink your classic cocktails, any questions, concerns. I'm here for you. So once again, thank you. We're making a most excellent cocktail today, the Grasshopper cocktail. Spring is in the air. These critters and creatures will be starting to come back into our lives, and we thank them and appreciate them because without them, we would not be here. Hey, Fred, happy Tuesday to you. Okay, so before we get into the Grasshopper with a couple of unique ingredients, by the way, let's go ahead and talk about some inspiring news. I love talking about sort of this day in history, what happened in this day in history. And there's this cool website, the Good News Network, that I oftentimes will reference. So this 200 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, 200 years ago, this day in history, Madame Florence Nightingale was born. She was the English woman that came to prominence because she pioneered nursing. And she tended to injured soldiers during the Crimean War. And how important was Florence Nightingale to nursing and the medical field, medical practice in general? So we praise her and we thank her, and it was 200 years ago today that she was born. Okay, hey Bobby, you made it today. So great to see you. And now let's get into the cocktail. So the Grasshopper cocktail has always been one of my favorites. It was taught to me early on in my cocktail career by my mentor, Gary Regan, and he loved the drink. And he would always make the drink during his cocktail courses. He used to do these courses called Cocktails in the Country, way back when I first started in the industry. And the drink itself is bright green in color. I'm not sure if you've had it. It is creamy. It has white creme de cocoa, green creme de mint, and cream. It's a 3-ingredient cocktail. That's it. Supposedly, it was born in the French Quarter of New Orleans. Love New Orleans. And invented at Tujague's. And supposedly invented by its owner in 1918, Philippe Guichet. And it became popular in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, you name it. But I'm putting a little twist. I tend to steer clear of ingredients that have artificial colors. Green creme de mint more than likely will have an artificial bright green color. So I'm substituting that with a more natural green tinted cocktail color or ingredient. You ready to go? Okay, let's go. So I have my mixing glass here. Let me do this dual cam action, ladies and gentlemen. I have my mixing glass here, and I have my 2 spirits, or my 2 liqueurs. So I've got white creme de mint, and I have white creme de cocoa. Those are my bases. I'm doing a double base cocktail for this. We're doing 1.5 ounces of each of these ingredients right into my mixing glass. So that's 1.5 ounces of white creme de mint, and 1.5 ounces of white creme de cocoa. And it was Gary Regan who taught me, although it says cacao on the bottle, call it cocoa. And although it says menthe, M-E-N-T-H-E, the French way, just call it mint. So white creme de mint, white creme de cocoa. Now here's where things get interesting. I have some Greek yogurt. I'm also really into using ingredients that we already have at home. We have an abundance of yogurt. The kids love yogurt. Yes, Fred said he did Cocktails in the Country 5 years ago, according to his Facebook memories. I did Cocktails in the Country almost the first year it was out, which was 20 years ago. And then I did it 2 or 3 times after that. Insane. So instead of cream, I'm using a really nice hefty tablespoonful of Greek yogurt. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it might seem a little odd, but it can be done using yogurt in cocktails. As long as you really shake the heck out of it, it can be done. And here's some green matcha tea powder. I don't know if you could see that. There we go. Green matcha tea. This will add a little bit of a green tint. It will also add a really interesting flavor. So I'm doing kind of a heaping teaspoonful. Now, it will not be bright green in color, but what it lacks in bright green color, hopefully it makes up for in flavor. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it. I'm going to add ice. Okay. And we are going to give it a really, really good shimmy shake. Okay, shake it awake, don't rock it to sleep. Right, you ready? 8 Mississippis? Let's go. Here we go. All right. I love using matcha tea powder in cocktails. It looks really interesting, and it also adds a really nice aromatic, savory flavor to the drink as well. All right, here we go. You see, it's kind of a green tea color. And I separate the shaker. I have my beautiful, look at this glass. I just found it in my collection. It's this really nice blue glass etched. Oh, love it. So we're just straining that drink out into our beautiful glass. I'm sure you can see that. And I have mint is coming in. I've been using mint quite a bit in my cocktails. I'm going to do a fresh mint sprig or crown, as they say, right on top. And if you'll recall, when we use herbs in cocktails, we just kind of give it a little bit of a flick. I can smell it already. That releases all of the aromatics. And we'll just place it right on top, just like that. And that is a reinvented grasshopper cocktail using, I know it sounds weird, Greek yogurt and matcha tea powder, but it's interesting. I'm going to give it a taste. How about that? Yeah? Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. I'm shocking myself, ladies and gentlemen. So the only sweetness comes from the two liqueurs, the green creme or the white creme de mint and the white creme de cocoa. You get amazing texture with the Greek yogurt. You don't really taste the yogurt, although there's a little bit of that Greek yogurt essence in there, the little tang. And then that matcha powder just kind of rounds everything out. That mint sprig right up to the nose. It's really a good cocktail. I hope you try it at home. If you have these ingredients, let me know how it goes. Send me a photo of the drink. This is a really great cocktail. Folks, please stick around because at 5:30 over on my Instagram page, the Cocktail Guru Instagram, we'll be doing an Instagram Live with one of my good pals, Chef JJ Johnson from Field Trip in Harlem. He's been doing amazing stuff for first responders and folks affected by everything in New York City. He's going to make a cocktail alongside me with some ingredients that he already has in his restaurant, and it will also include yogurt. I'm on a yogurt kick, guys. Okay, so that's it for today's show. Go over to the Instagram page for us, the Cocktail Guru, Instagram Live, 5:30. We'll be doing another one, and I'll see you here tomorrow as well, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live. Thanks, everyone. Take care.